Hey guys, how's it going? Hello Moo. Today we're going to be taking a look at this. Now what you can see, give me 1 minute because I'm going down this. Alright, what you can see here is, if I can go through the viewfinder because this camera doesn't work properly. Here is a trace. Now you can see that it does not look right. We had, and you know, this is a power supply for a hard drive. This is from an iMac G5 Snow Edition M55, I think it was M5512. I think that's the number. Okay, it's a Snow White, and I had an issue with this a while ago. And if you've seen my video about the Xbox power supply, yes, it was powering the hard drive in there. And the reason why is because this thing is broken. The trace is dead due to a Seagate hard drive. It's it had a shorted I've seen it. It seems to be happening again and again and again, but it seems to have a shorted diode. Meaning that, because as you can see here, this is a diode right here that I can show you. So there's a point. The point is away from the positive side. So this would be positive, this would be negative, and it would have a short between it if it wasn't going to work. So that came up, went through this red, came through here, and actually ended up on the other side of the power supply. Insane! But we'll see if we can find a way to fix this. Now, all I know is that it goes into here and it finds its way over here. I don't know if it works or not. It doesn't seem to. I mean, I don't know where the traces go to. So we'll see what we can do, because I am not finding any connection. I know where the trace is up here, but it disappears. Oh, actually, no, I see it. I see it, actually. And it goes down there, and it goes under here to two traces here. So it goes around here. So give me 1 minute. I have to go get the stand for this anyway, so. Yeah. So the trace is not connected to the other side. Expected, it burnt out, and it broke. So what we're going to be doing is, once I grab my tripod. Now, where is the tripod? Here it is. I hate everything. Now, if you have the same problem, it's a most likely problem if your hard drive has stopped working and it were to burn and the hard drive place never works again. Reason why is because they didn't put a fuse on it when they should have. They should have put a fuse coming in for both of the voltages. There's supposed to be 2 fuses. I know it's only like 12 volts. Yeah, sure. But still, come on, Apple. Come on, Steve Jobs. You can't have your engineers do stuff that isn't well, I guess. So actually, I'm gonna move it over here so I can show you the soldering that I'm doing. One minute. I'm gonna put this in and put the camera in first before I do the rest of the tripod, because then it'll be easier. I don't have the camera in hand. Yep, I'm still using my Kodak Easy Share from 2004 because it has good lasting battery life, because it uses a lithium ion instead of batteries. Who knows what I'll be getting tomorrow? We'll see. Hopefully something good. Alright, so I really want this iMac to be portable, sort of thing, so we're gonna make it portable. If I can spin this around. Thank you. Alright. This is my soldering iron. Oh, crap. Wait. Oh, I hate everything. Okay, here we go. This is my soldering iron. As you can see, it's my soldering. It's not plugged in, so we're gonna have to wait a while for it to do it. So I'm gonna take a little look and a little bit of testing on it while we're waiting. So let me bring it over. We have, what I'm gonna be using in this demonstration on fixing it is, most importantly, we have flux. Now, what flux does is it allows, I guess it's a gel that turns into a liquid once you use it, and it's a really conductive material, so it will automatically heat up everything, and it will help with soldering jobs. So it will suck in the solder for all this other stuff. So this will be good for hopefully mounting stuff, or like putting it back onto the plate that's supposed to. Now, because it's lifted up, we're going to be actually doing a whole entire lead, and from there we'll see what's possible. Now, it seems that at one point it does disappear off to the side. As you can see, if you look right here, there's two little dots, and it doesn't look like it's going through there. For some reason, that might be splitting it up, or it might not be even. We'll test it, actually. Don't know what the hell that is, actually. Oh, they both work. Okay, so we're fine. Now we just need to get these trace. We just need to get this trace onto the board. Now I'm going to cover it with solder, and the reason why is because it will pull off, and I'm afraid it's gonna pull off, and it probably will. So what we're gonna be doing is, let's see if the soldering iron has already started. Sorry, the fucking tripod in my way. Yeah, so it's already started to start getting hotter. Here's a little bit of solder on the ground. Yes, I have solder everywhere on the ground in here. So here's some solder, and what you do is I don't have a sponge at this moment, so what I just do is I just tin it, the soldering iron itself, not a wire, and there you go. I tinned it. Alright, so now, while that's heating up completely, we are going to take some flux, and actually, I'm going to use this. This is a screwdriver. Yes, I know we all know it's a screwdriver. If you don't know what a screwdriver is, you shouldn't be on this world, because if you go into a situation where you need a screwdriver and you have no idea what the heck a screwdriver is, you're going to be dead. Really. Situations actually are there's life or death situations involving screwdrivers, I know. So we're going to actually move away, go in a smooth pattern, because right here it comes out and it goes like that. So we're going to come down through here with some flux, and now it's time for the solder job. Now I see that it's already starting to solder, so we're going to take a little bit of solder. Now yes, this is a bad idea. Reasoning is that it might be touching the board, but what I will do is I will probably put some tape over it so that it doesn't touch anything else. And I'm probably also going to actually jump this wire, just in case. For multiple reasons. I'm also hoping that there's nothing else on here burnt, and it doesn't look like it because it stops the burning once it goes through. And I think it stopped the burning because this broke off. which is amazing because that really helped me out a lot. Because if it were gone through, I'd have to fix a whole entire big huge lead underneath the capacitors and all this other crap. So hopefully it is not through anything else. Okay. Now it's time to finalize the job. See what we can do here. I hope you guys are seeing this. If not, I'm gonna move it over. Doesn't seem that sticking, so we're gonna hold it down with this while we solder. It stayed down. We're okay. I'm just gonna do a little bit more. Do-do-do. Oh, seems to be still moving. So what I'm going to do actually is, if I can move this saw out of my way, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to very gently inspect the area. Okay, so it seems that we'll need a needle to poke through there, because it is a non-existent. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding about the needle thing. So, and it's not, it is existent. So, what we are going to do, and what I do normally is, oh my god, it's wicked hot down here, is I'm going to take, where did I put that X-Acto knife? Yeah, oh, here we go. Here's one. That's not very good, but still, I'm going to switch out this X-Acto. So what I do is, most of the time I switch out the X-Actos because I use them like to their death. So I have like a box of X-Acto knives. So I use an X-Acto. Just took out two, and I shouldn't have. Okay, so here's an X-Acto. I'm going to stick the X-Acto in, blah blah blah. Normal people with the X-Actos. So what I do here is I fix the traces by, there's a little hole right here. Then stick it down the hole. Alright, that doesn't seem to work. I guess we're just gonna, we're gonna skip it, actually. So what we'll do is, right here is the output. There's two little leads right here. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take this very gently, scrape it. Right here. And now we take a little bit of flux and now we take the soldering iron, make sure that there's solder on there. That's not solder. That's too much. There we go. Then we put it on, which there is no solder apparently on here. So I guess we're gonna just Alright, so there we go. And the biggest thing here is that we're gonna have to cut off the lead right here so that it doesn't come off. So I'm gonna take off this lead to here. There we go. It's off. And then we're going to take this. Make sure that the lead is down. And now we're going to take a wire and skip it right to there. And then after, we're going to seal it up with some tape so that it won't move. Let's see if I have a wire here. And I do. I actually have a wire. No, it's not. Wait, no. Wait. I think that is a wire, and it should actually work too. So let's cut this wire with a, oh yeah, and I know it's weird. I am one of those people that don't cut off anything, because I like doing it step by step to show if I fail, to show if, like, people don't, because some people on YouTube, they freaking cut off steps, and it's like, what do I do now, you know? I was, just a little while ago, I was, trying to put games on a calculator, and people would tell me this missing step, because some of the times it wouldn't show properly, and I did the read me, and it still wouldn't tell me properly, and I had to go through tons and tons of things, and then finally be able to figure out what I was doing, and it took me 2 days. Tons and tons of reading, or answering questions, or whatever. It was ridiculous. Until I found the one I needed. It's freaking ridiculous. That's why I don't like YouTube that much. For answering questions, because no one knows what they are. I'm going to shorten this lead because it seems it's going to pull off the lead itself. And actually, I should grab some tape. Where the heck did I put that tape? I think it's in my room. Found it! Now that we have the tape, I'm going to take it, I'm going to cut it to what I want. I'm going to tape it over the lead, which is not really helping. It's not that sticky for some reason. Oh, because I have to wipe off. Oh yeah, I forgot. If you have, there's a big thing that people say that flux will short connections. It doesn't. It really doesn't. I've never seen any connection short, and I put through so many things. I have not found any way of shorting a connection with flux. So if someone says that that's true, it's not. Big thing with flux is that it's annoying, and it will get all over your board, and you can't solder correctly sometimes, and it's annoying. But it's good if you just use a little. But I kind of use a lot, so it wasn't really the best thing to do, because now I have to clean off the board with a little bit of isopropyl alcohol and a Q-tip. You can get it right off. Okay. That came right off. Now what should happen that once I take off this tape that's all over the place now, is it should stick now. And it would stick better than it would before, because I just used isopropyl alcohol. And as you can see, it's sticking a lot better. Okay. Ow. These things are sticking right into me, so I'm just gonna move around with the screwdriver, poking them in. You know, this doesn't seem like the greatest idea. It's probably gonna rip it off. No, it's not. And actually, that shows that it's not sticking enough, because it doesn't work properly. So what we're going to do is, spoiler alert. No. What we're gonna do is we're gonna use some super glue. And reason is because it's super glue. Because I need to get that, I can't lift that up. You know, I can't have it lift up that part of the